In this video, we are going to learn the binomial distribution that is in the probability chapter. Okay, so binomial distribution, basically I have taken 3 points, three important points. You will understand what is binomial distribution, where we have to use it. Okay, so binomial distribution deals with the two numbers. Specifically, we can tell it as P and Q. Here you can see this is P, this is Q. Okay, so what is P? P will consider the two numbers, basically means the P and Q. So the P is nothing but the probability that the event will happen, that is nothing but P, and Q is nothing but the probability that the event will not happen. Okay, so we'll consider example, you will understand. Just remember two things: P is nothing but the event will happen, positive thing, and event will not happen, will take it as Q, that is a negative thing. Now, second point, we'll consider one example when a coin is tossed. Now, when a coin is tossed, we have two possibilities. One is heads, another is tails. Okay. So if P, as I said before, P is the probability of coin landing with the head upwards. It is not necessary you have to take head only. You can take tail also. If I am taking, suppose if P is nothing but the probability of getting head, what will be Q? Q will be not getting head. So indirectly that means getting tail. This is what I was telling. That means if we consider P as getting head, the opposite thing will be Q. So even how probability of getting not getting head, that means it indirectly means getting tail. Okay, so you can take a vice versa also, that probability of getting tail for P also. Okay, so that means for Q it will be probability of getting not getting tail. So that means getting head. Okay, so this is the thing. So basic example I have taken, that P is the probability of coin landing with the head upwards, and Q will be the opposite thing, that the coin landing with tail upwards. Okay, that's the thing. Now P and Q are the two numbers, and those two events, that probability should be equal to unity. That means when I add P plus Q, I should get it as 1. Unity means 1. So if you see this example of tossing a coin, so I have two possibilities. Out of two, getting head means, I'll consider this case, getting head means it is 1 out of two possibilities. Only one head is there out of two possibilities, that is head and tail, only one head is there. Next, Q, it will be getting tail. Only one tail is there out of two. So when I add these two, half plus half, that is 0.5 plus 0.5, it is equal to 1. So that's what it means. The third point means when I add P plus Q, it should be equal to 1. That's it. So binomial distribution, basically one limitation is that we cannot consider it for large number of trials. We will come across this one, that how we are considering that and all. So large because the formula itself, if you see, let us discuss the formula first. I'll consider here Q plus P power n, whole power n. That means Q is the event probability that the event will not happen, and P is the probability that the event will happen, and this is the formula. Okay, so Q plus P whole to the power n, expansion of this will be Q power n plus n Q n minus 1, you have to decrease the n to P, plus n into n minus 1 by 2 factorial into Q n minus 2 P square, that means here P power 1. Just to observe the pattern here, n into n minus 1 into n minus 2, whole thing divided by 3 factorial, Q n minus 3 P power 3 plus so on. Okay, P power 3 plus so on. That means if you observe the pattern here, we are basically introducing the power of Q is getting decreased. Okay, n minus, what is n? N is nothing but number of trials. Okay, so we'll see questions, then you'll understand that the limitation of binomial distribution in the probability case is that n value shouldn't be like more than 10 or something. If it is increasing, if it is 30 trial something, then it is very difficult to find out the answer. Okay, so that's why for small number of trials we can apply this binomial distribution. Now here the pattern here it is nothing but q power is decreasing. First it is n, then n minus 1, then n minus 2, then n minus 3, like this. And p power it is increasing. Here also if you want you can include p power 0. It is anyways it is 1. P power 0, p power 1, 2, 3. So when I am including p power 1, it is n. Here it is p power 2. It is 2 factorial and 2 terms are there. Okay, in multiplication form. Here you can see it is 3 terms and 3 factorial, and the power of p is 3. So anyways you can find out one way to remember this formula. Okay, a simple way to remember, you can directly write. Let us see one problem based on the binomial distribution. So here I have taken one small problem. Determine the probabilities of having at least one girl and at least one girl and one boy in a family of 4 children, assuming equal probability of male and female birth. So here you need to understand what is p and q value and what is n value, p, q, n. This is what we have to find out, right? So if you see the questions once again, if you read here, we have one number here, 4 children. Out of 4 children, that means how many trials are there? N is nothing but 4. 4 children, totally 4 children there. Okay, in that 4 children we have 2 possibility only. That means boy or girl, according to the question, boy or girl. Now if we consider, as I said before, let me just consider they are asking at least one girl and one boy. So I'll consider p as probability of girl born. Okay, that I'll consider p. Q will be the opposite of this, that probability of not girl being born. Okay, so that means indirectly, that means what? So p is girl being born, so q will be boy, correct? Indirectly that is what it is saying. If p we are considering girl being born, opposite of that will be boy, that's it. Okay, so what is the probability, what is the value of that? So only 2 possibilities, like we have discussed before. Coin also only 2 possibilities. In that p will be equal to what? Girl, that means only one girl out of how many possibility? 2 possibilities, boy and girl. Q also same thing, 1 plus 1 by 2. So combination of this thing combined together it will be 1, unity. Okay, so 1 by 2 and 1 by 2, 0.5, 0.5 you can consider. Okay, it's like coin, tossing a coin, same thing, same concept. Now we have got all the things. Now they have asked at least one girl. The expansion will be q plus p whole to the power n. What is n here? 4 children. That will be q power 4 plus 4 q cube p plus 6 q square p square plus 4 q p cube plus p power 4. Okay, so this is what we have applying the same formula. Q power n is nothing but the n value is 4, so q power 4. Then n value is what? N value is 4. Then q power n minus 1, that means you have to decrease the power, that's it. If you see, consider here it is 4 here, then what happens? Here it is 3, then it is 2, then it is 1, then it will be last term will be 0. Then power of p will, first case it is 0, power of p is 0, no need to write also. Then p power 1, p power 2, like that. Here you can observe p power 1, p power 2, p power 3. If you practice you can directly write, no need to see the formula also, directly you will get an idea how to write this. So let us go for now. Here what is the meaning of all these terms? We are getting what? How many terms? 1 2 3 4 5 terms. Okay, so let us try to understand what all these terms denotes. The first term is q power 4. Let me just write here Q power 4 means we have considered Q power 4 as what? Not girl being born. That means boy will be there. Okay, so Q power 4 basically means no girls, zero girls. That means boys will be there. Okay, next next term, if you see 4Q power 3 P, it will be how much? One girl, probability of girl, one girl being born. Then 6Q square P square will be two girls, and the next term, that is 4Q P cube, will be three girls, and the last term P power 4 will be four girls. That means you can understand from this only. That means Q power 4 means what? Here P power 0 will be there. That means no girls, right? Totally we have 4 children. Out of 4 children, there is possibility that 0 girls. 0 girls means what? It will be 4 boys. Totally 4 children, right? So 1 girl means what? There will be 1 girl means what? 3 boys. Okay, I'll put B here. And 2 girls means what? 2 boys. Totally it should be 4 children. That's it. 3 girls, 1 boy. 4 girls, 0 boys. This is the case. Okay, so these many cases are there. So here P power 0 basically means I have considered here it is what? Probability of girl being born. So P power 0 means what? 0 girls, no girls. Then P power 1. P power 1 means what? 1 girl. P power 2 means what? 2 girls. P power 3 means what? 3 girls. P power 4 means what? 4 girls. Or here also you can write Q power 0. That means 0 boys. That means totally 4 girls. Like this you have to understand. Okay, each term what it is indicating. So they have asked us at least one girl, right? At least one girl. This is the first question they have asked. The first part will solve. They have said at least one girl. That means minimum one girl. Minimum, at least means minimum. At most means maximum. Okay, at least means minimum one girl. At least one girl means minimum one girl. Minimum one girl means there is a possibility that it can be two girls, three girls, and four girls also. Yes, because it is minimum one girl, so there is a possibility, probability will be there for 1 2 3 4 girls. Okay, so we have to find out for probability for one girl, two girls, three girls, and four girls, because they have said at least one girl. So one girl can be there, two girls also can be there, three, four also is possible. So one girl means we have to find out this term, right? Two girls means this term, three girls this term, four girls this term. So combination, sum of all these four terms. Don't consider the first term, it is no girls. Okay, so we'll add all these terms. That is 4Q power 3 P power 1, that is plus 6Q square P square plus 4Q P cube plus P power 4. I have to add all this. So it will be equal to what? 4 Q value is what? We can say 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is 0.5. So 0.5 whole cube into P value is again 0.5 plus 6 0.5 square 0.5 square plus 4 0.5 into 0.5 cube plus 0.5 whole power 4. So adding all this, or I can just write the value of this also, that is equal to 0.25 plus 0.375 plus 0.25 plus 0.0625. So answer will be equal to 0.9375. Okay, so this is the probability of at least one girl being born. At least, always remember, it at least means minimum one girl. So maximum it can be anything. So totally we have only 4 children, that's why we are taking 4 girls. Okay, so for a part also I'll tell you one more method to do a part. That is, one way is that this is one way to do. Another way is that they have said at least one girl, correct? Minimum one girl should be there. So we are finding out the probability for one girl, two girls, three girls, four girls. Instead of that, we can just, from, we know the sum of probabilities will be 1. So from 1 we can just subtract the probability of having no girls. That means the first term we can just subtract. This having no girls means what? Q power 4. There is a no girls, this one, this part, first term. Okay, so we can just subtract this one from 1 in order to get this same answer. That means 1 minus 0.5 power 4, it is equal to 1 minus 0.025, it is equal to 0.9375. That's it. Okay, same thing, 1 minus probability of having no girls, it is nothing but equal to at least one girl. So B part they have said at least one girl and one boy. That means at least is there for both. Okay, at least one girl, at least one boy. At least one girl means what? Minimum one girl. At least one boy means what? Minimum one boy. So if you see, minimum one girl is meaning is what? One girl should will be there. Maximum it can be anything. Maximum it can be two girls, three girls, four girls, but it cannot be five girls because totally 4 children are there. So two girls, three girls, four girls. Here, so at least one boy should be there. If it is one girl, remaining 3 children should be boy. So 3 boys. If it is 2 girls, remaining 2 boys should be there. Totally it will be 4 children. If it is 3 girls, then one boy should be there. If it is 4 girls, then 0 boys. That means this case I cannot consider because they have said at least one boy should be there. One boy means minimum one boy should be there. So here we have one case where it is showing 0 boys. So this case I have to eliminate. I have 3 cases. Okay, so one girl, 3 boys, 2 girls, 2 boys, 3 girls, one boy. So this all terms I have to just add it up. What are the terms of this? See, one girl basically means p power 1, q power 3. Which term is there? We have to see. Then second case, if you see, p power 2, q power 2. Next, p power 3, q power 1. So I have to basically add, see here, one girl. So this term, q power 3, p power 1. This term, q power 2, p power 2, 2 boys, 2 girls. Then here, q power 1, p power 3. 1 boy, 3 girls. Four q power 3, p power 1 plus 6 q power 2, p square plus 4 q p square. Sorry, pq 1. Okay, three cases we have considered. Then you have to just put the value 0.5 whole cube. So I have to just add it up. So final value will be 0.25 plus 0.25 plus 0. Sorry, this one will be 0.375, 0.25. So adding all this up, it will be 0.8750. Okay, this is the final answer.